Okay guys, we've got some breaking news. Yes, I recorded it late again. However though, there's been 2 managerial appointments. One of course is Leeds United. Of course they have finally found their manager as Daniel Farke joins the Whites side of Yorkshire. I couldn't find a word to describe that. Honestly, on a 4-year deal, he is back in English football since his weird sacking at Norwich City back in 2021. If you haven't checked out that video at the same time as well, that Neil Warnock has left Middlesbrough. If you haven't checked that video out as well, then you can do. And then just down the road in Sheffield, yes, not Sheffield United, the red side. I'm talking about the blue side of the Steel City. Yes, Sheffield Wednesday have now found their manager as well, which... However, though, it is former Watford boss, Xisco Munoz. And, of course, as well, I'm going to get straight into it. My thoughts. I'm going to start off with Daniel Farke, and simply, what an appointment it is from Leeds. And yes, by the way, as well, I've seen a lot of posts, especially from Hub Football UK on social media, that they've stated that Leeds are in trouble and everything because if you look at it, right, by the time he put the post on, they hadn't had their manager. They still hadn't even had news on the takeover that they're due to have. Well, I think it is confirmed now. Well, I think it was already confirmed anyway, but I don't know. And yet, half of the players are likely to leave Leeds. So, but yeah, But my thoughts on it though, he is a good manager. Don't get me wrong, he is a good manager. And I said to Wally, who's actually a Leeds fan, right? Who's actually one of my good mates of mine. And he said that when I told him about when he was first linked to Leeds, and I stated he didn't deserve the sack at Norwich. But the thing is though, he did get Norwich promoted though, and then obviously he did say he agreed, and if he did get appointed, which he has, I said to him he needs time to rebuild and recruit what players he wants, and hopefully get the backing that he needs from the owner. However, though, he said as well, when he was at Norwich, he didn't get the backing that he should have had. But yeah, that's the crucial point, the backing, right? Yes, we all know that Leeds, right, they back their managers well, but they don't spend the money well. But however, though, like, they do, but they just don't spend it on the right players, if you know what I mean. Sorry guys about that. But yeah, as I was saying, like, obviously, time, and plus as well, Leeds, right, they will not find the championship easy this year. And I've even said that so many times about Leicester. You could even say the same thing with Southampton, Saints, really. But at the end of the day, right, Daniel Farke, though, he knows what to do in the championship. He got Norwich promoted twice, which in my opinion is great. But however, though, he's done it twice for Norwich, who were expected to get promoted. Well, the 2019 promotion was surprising to be fair, because nobody thought Norwich would have done well like they did, as they did. That 2018-2019 season. Obviously that's when Leeds under Marcelo Bielsa. Obviously they lost in the playoff semi-finals to Derby County, who actually are now in League One. Very weird. But yeah, 2 promotions to this CV. If he gets Leeds, if he gets things clicking at Ellen Road, then I think Leeds will be up. I think Leeds will be promoted. I don't think they'll win the league though. Unless if Leeds are actually saying to the championship, "Hi, we're not here to mess around. Let's go. You know, like that confidence that they could actually go on and win the league. However, though, as I said, you've got so many big teams now in there. You know, like them, like Leeds, Leicester, Borough, Saints, Sunderland, Blackburn, Millwall, Wednesday, and all them, Swansea as well, West Brom, Cov as well. Trust me, it is not easy. It is not easy. The Championship, I've said it so many times now, but I'm going to say it again. The Championship, right, this season is probably the strongest and going to be the most competitive as it's ever been before. Because the amount of big teams that were in the Premier League just recently. Yes, a couple of clubs like Plymouth Argyle, Rotherham and all them lot haven't been in the Premier League before, or even in the top division before, but you know what I mean. But if Daniel Farke gets things, you know, clicking and get going at Ellen Road, then you know what, I'm looking forward to see how Leeds do, because I might watch a few of their games, because I really want to see how they would do coping with the Championship. But Daniel Farke, though, he has got the experience, and now that could be key for Leeds. The experience of promotion to the Premier League. Daniel Farke has that experience. He's done it before. Maybe he'll do it again. However, though, I felt bad. You know what? I felt bad, right, when he got sacked by Norwich, because if he hadn't got sacked, Norwich would have been in the Premier League this season by now. Norwich would have been in the Premier League. However, though, I didn't think they would have done it easily, though, to be fair to him. Because of, well, even though he has experience, right, but I'm not comparing, but technically I am, but if you look at Vincent Kompany for Burnley last year, he hasn't had experience of English football management, right? He has actually had the backing of the Burnley owners. He got the players that he wants, and simply that's why, in my opinion, that's how Burnley just took the Championship by storm last year. Were by far the best team in the division, and they simply deserve to go back up to the Premier League. Burnley, but who knows? Would Burnley go straight back down though? I don't know. We'll find out come next May, 2024, and maybe will Leeds come straight back up to the Premier League? Who knows? But yeah, I just feel like it's a great appointment, and simply, and a smart appointment as well. At least Leeds haven't gone for someone like very weirdly, like say like from a manager from the Slovak league or something like that. I don't know. And now let's move on. To Sheffield Wednesday, Leeds' probably closest rivals, or one of Leeds' fierce rivals. Actually, Xisco Munoz. Obviously, we all know he was the manager of Watford, and of course, as soon as they got him promoted, when they were like 14th in the Premier League, right? They weren't doing that bad considering for first year back, and you know what they did? A typical Watford, and sack him after nearly 10 months in charge. Like, why? In the Premier League, I think they only gave him 8 games. And, right, though, by the way, we all know, that is one thing, even though I should be talking about Wednesday here, but that's one thing I absolutely despise about Watford, is the amount of sackings that they've done over the past nearly 12 to 18 months, or even the last few years. They have not trusted the manager once. You know what? I'm going to say this right now. Philemon Ismail will be the first manager to be sacked this season. Watch it happen. Watch it happen right now. Watch it happen. But yeah, obviously, I had to link Watford in there because obviously he was the former Watford. You know what though? that is a smart appointment though from Wednesday's point of view. Wednesday have done a good job, but however, does he have the ability to get Wednesday high up in the Championship? Who knows? Who knows? Considering Wednesday they've been promoted, they're one of the promoted teams. Yes. Plymouth and Ipswich haven't changed their manager. And actually, thank God, Kieran McKenna's actually stayed at Ipswich and has actually signed a new deal or something at Portman Road. And you know what, guys? If you want me to do a separate video on Ipswich about why do I think they'll do well this coming season, let me know in the comment section and I will do that for you guys. You know what, though? Again, though, it's a smart appointment, though, from Wednesday. It really is. But at the end of the day, does he have the ability to manage an aging squad? Like, obviously Barry Bannon and Liam Palmer, they're both getting on a bit. They're in like their 30s. However, but they can still produce top quality talent in that Wednesday team. And plus, well, experience again. Experience is key. Experience here is massive in the Championship, especially for clubs who have recently been relegated, from the Premier League, like Leeds, Leicester and Southampton and all them. Well, Southampton, by the way, they haven't been in the Championship for nearly 10 years now. Nearly 10 years. Leicester, they haven't been in it for like nearly 8 years now. Nearly 9 years. Then Leeds just like 3 years ago. During 2019-2020. So Leeds have actually had the most recent season. Leeds were all the relegated clubs for the Premier League. Leeds had the most recent, promotion from the Championship. So Leeds, they might know how to get out of there, not easily, but comfortably. But okay, apologies about that. For some weird reason, the video cut off. But yeah, as I was saying, obviously, despite the point deduction, of course, Wednesday obviously got relegated, stayed League One for another year, bottled automatics, got to the playoffs, got promoted, and obviously Darren Moore had left. But to a point, Xisco Munoz is a very weird move, weird type of thinking there from Wednesday and Chancery. But however, though, I like what Wednesday have done here. I like what Sheffield Wednesday have done, because if he starts well, then who knows, Wednesday could even do better than like Ipswich, right? And even they could even be in the playoff race. So who knows with Wednesday? Who knows with Sheffield Wednesday these days? Who knows? It's just, this is the Championship, Anything can happen. Even miracles can happen. Right. This is why we love the second tier of English football. This is why we love English football in general, because we get moments like, Deeney scoring that winner against Leicester in the playoffs, little Mad Libs and the circumstances as well. Wow. But yeah, will we see Wednesday in the Premier League anytime soon? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows though? Who knows? To be fair, the one thing that Wednesday should not do is get a bit cocky. Saying, we're gonna do this, promoted, blah 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 blah. If you at least finish in the top half of the Championship, considering your first season back, then that's good enough for Wednesday at least. And then maybe in the next few seasons rebuild, and develop and do progress up the league. If you say like 12th, 6th, 7th, and 4th promoted through the playoffs, then that's good. That's good for Wednesday anyway. But I don't know. But yeah, Wednesday fans, let me know what you think. And yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash a like, subscribe, get your notifications on. And I do apologise about the video cutting off. And yeah, thank you for watching this video, and love, peace, and techers.